Shalom V'racha to everybody. Thank you for accepting the invitation and getting together is a chizuk for everybody. The tefillah and the Avinu Malkenu and the tefillat Arvit. It's a chizuk after so many days that we didn't see each other, especially we didn't daven together. At least here we see each other. Even the minyan is not a minyan, but it's a chizuk. Thank you for coming and listening to the drasha. The drasha is Le'ilu Nishmat Yehuda ben Michael. As we approaching the Shavuot, it's a Chag Matan Toratenu. The day that we celebrate that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us the Torah, the matana. We prepare ourselves, we count every day, and hopefully that we are going up the ladder to be able to get to the top of the ladder, to the Shelemut of the Kabalat Torah. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us a matana and we have to accept it. It's a Kabalat Torah. Moshe kibel Torah miSinai. Moshe Rabbeinu, he accepted the Torah. We have to have a keli. We have to be zoche to have the Torah. Kiem chayenu v'orach yamenu, because the Torah is our life. It's a very interesting midrash in Parshat Kodshim. The midrash brings the pasuk Es chaim hin v'chazikim ba. The Shlomo Melech in Mishli says, compares the Torah to Etz Chaim, that the Torah is a tree of life. So the Midrash says what exactly Shlomo Melech wants to tell us by this pasuk, Etz Chaim hin v'chazin kiba. This is a tree of life to whoever holds on to it. Amar Ravuna Amar Rav Acha שלא יהיה דברי תורה בעיניך כאדם שיש לו בת בוגרת והוא רוצה לעשייה לאחד. A Torah shouldn't be like a person that he has a daughter that she עומד בפרק, she now is the time for getting married, and he is looking for somebody to marry her off. He loves her. He wants the best life for his daughter. And he wants that the best person to come and marry her. So don't think the Torah is like that. אלא בני, אם תיקח אמריי ומצוותיי, תצפון אותך אם יש לך זכות, קח אמריי. But it's not like that. It's not like this person that wants to marry off his daughter. It's a zechut for you. What exactly that it means, what the Midrash wants to tell us? The Yosef explains that don't think that the HaKadosh Baruch Hu had a daughter. The Torah is the daughter of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu was trying to find a shidduch for his daughter. So who is going to marry off? Who is going to marry his daughter? The Torah. So the Malachim, they would be the good shidduch for Torah. They can't. Why? Because as when Moshe Rabbeinu went up to Shamayim and the Malachim wanted to get married with Torah, they wanted Torah. They said, no, why you want to give the Torah to people? We wanted Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu told them, do you have father? Do you have mother? Sinal tachrut yesh benachem. The Torah says, Kabalat Torah. The Torah says, lo tirtzach, lo tin'af. You don't have Yetzer Hara. It's true, the Torah has pardes, he has remes, sod, drush, maaseh merkava, very deep inyanim in the Torah, sodot. But en kara yotze mide pshuto, the pashtut of the psukim of the Torah is Kavedet avicha ve'itemecha. Moshe Rabbeinu says you don't have this pshat. The pshat of Torah doesn't make sense for you. So the Malachim, they are not good husband for the daughter, for the Torah. Who is a good husband? You have to give to people. And nobody wanted to accept Torah. Went to this nation, to that nation, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to give the Torah to somebody. Oh, Klali said, they said, Nasa v'nishma. They marry Torah. They accepted the Torah. So the Midrash says, don't think like that. Don't think that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted somebody to marry his daughter, to accept the Torah. There was nobody, the Malachim, they cannot, and the other nation, they didn't. Oh, yeah, okay, you're doing a favor to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that you accept the Torah. Don't think like that. But how you should think? It's a zechut. Im yesh lecha zechut, kach amarai. If you have a zechut, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to be mizakeh you. That's what the Shalom HaMelech means to say, Etz chaim hi nochazin ba. This is the life of a tree. That's all your life. You have a zechut, you are going to have the Torah. If you don't have the zechut, you won't have the Torah. That's not the pshat that HaKadosh Baruch Hu was looking for somebody to marry off his daughter. Don't think like that. That's Etz chaim. This is a life for you. That's a chaim for you. Ki hem chayenu v'orech yamenu. Etz chaim hi nochazikim ba. We understand this mashal that the Midrash wants to say, don't think Torah is like a person that as a daughter wants to marry off his daughter, which means to say a person loves his daughter. He loves her, he wants the best life for her. He goes around and he finds the best shidduch for his daughter. And even after she gets married, he's going to visit her, he supports her, and he does everything. But you know what? The daughter goes out of your house. She lives her life, and you live your life. Don't be like that. The Torah is not like that. The Torah is in your house. The Torah always is with you. Don't say, okay, I got the Torah is in Aaron every Monday and Thursday, every Shabbat, I go, I kiss it, I designate the best place for it, I honor it, you want the best. But you know what? The Torah is belonging to the Midrash, I'm in my house. No. The Torah is not like that. Etz chaim is a tree of life. The Torah is in your life. Every second of your life, every day, you live with the Torah. It's not the Torah, it's not like the other, you marry off, you want the best, you love her, right? But Torah is not like that. You tell her, your daughter, go marry, go live your life. I live my life. No, my life is Torah. We have to understand what exactly it means. It's our life. Through the Torah has a very deep meaning, Mahaseh Merkava, Sod, Remez, Kabbalah, things that we don't understand. But the pashtut of the pasuk, the mitzvot of the Torah, this is the main point that the Torah wasn't given to Malachim, but was given to us. This is Torat Chaim, the Torah of our life, daily life. This is the Torah, how to live, how to sleep, how to sit, how to do business, how to act with your wife, how to act with your kid. Everything is a Torah. It's Etz Chaim. It's a life. It's a package that comes every second of your life has to be according to the way that the Torah tells us what to do and how to do. That's the V'na'aseh Nishma that we said. That's the Kabalat Torah. The Kabalat Torah means the Torah is a shalom, is a complete. In every aspect of the life, any business that you are in, any education that you had, any family that you grow, this is our life. We live with it. It's not something that we marry off our daughter. I learned this Masechet, I finished, I give a siyum. No, you live with that Masechet that you learned. You live with that halacha that you learned. You don't just close it, I learned this halacha, I was yotzed, half an hour today, I learned Kivutit in Torah. You live with it. Et Chaim is a part of the life. It's a little bit more, deeper than this. There's an interesting maaseh. They say there was it's a lady, a very rich lady. She honored the Torah beautifully. She wanted to get a mantle, a me'il for Torah. As you know, the Ashkenazim, they keep their Sefer Torah with a me'il. We Sephardim, we put it in a case, a silver case, a gold case. The Kabalat Torah, they have a me'il. They cover their Sefer Torah with a me'il. So this rich lady, he ordered magnificent me'il for the Torah. Was sewn with a golden thread. Such a beautiful, and she was waiting to get it. The day that she gets it, she picks up the phone, calls the rabbi, and tells, Rabbi, I have a surprise for you. So, wow, the rabbi becomes so happy. Oh, this rich lady calls me. Good. Yeah, definitely. What do you want? Say, I have to see you. She takes the box, the me'il, and she comes to the office, to the rabbi. He says, I have a surprise for you. He says, what? Let's go to the Aron HaKodesh. He says, what? You want even from Aron HaKodesh? He says, I ordered a beautiful me'il for the Sefer Torah. And I want to try it on. So the rabbi was happy, good. Somebody thinks about the shul and what the shul needs, make it beautiful, to cover the Torah. Very happy. They come, they open the thing. She opens the box. Wow, such a beautiful me'il. They take it out and the rabbi puts the me'il on the Sefer Torah. She says, wow, beautiful. The rabbi looks at the me'il, something wrong. And rabbi hopes that this lady understands what's wrong, but no, she's Baba, cha. What is such a magnificent, wow. The rabbi forced to tell her there's a problem here. What's the problem? The rabbi said, yeah, it's a beautiful me'il. But you realize, you see that the me'il is so short. It doesn't cover the Sefer Torah. It's only 3/4 of the Sefer Torah covered. 1/4 of the Sefer Torah is not covered. You cannot use such a me'il. So the lady said, oh, yeah, that's not a problem. So Rabbi got happy. At least she didn't get offended or anything. She understands the problem. She's going to order another one. Make it longer or whatever. So she says, that's not a problem. I have a good solution for it. What's the solution? Yeah, we could cut the Sefer Torah. Funny. Unfortunately, this is a mashal. People, they try to fit their life into the Torah. They are not ready to change themselves. They are not ready to fix the me'il, that the me'il should be the same size of the Torah. They cut the Torah, that the Torah should fit in my life, my agenda, what I think the Torah says, not what really Torah is saying. The Kabalat Torah means we accept the Torah the way that it is. Not we take the Torah and whatever makes sense to us, we do it. And here, no, the Torah didn't mean that. Oh, Chachamim didn't mean that. Or no, this case is different. The Kabalat Torah means that we accept the Torah the way that it is. We don't try to inject our feeling. We don't try to inject the way that we want, the way that is easier for us to interpret the Torah. And who is going to interpret the Torah? Our Gedalim, our Chachamim. They tell us what the Torah means. They sat down, the Gemara, they go detail. They ask so many questions what the Torah meant. Is this letter means or not? They are the ones that could tell us what the Torah meant. Not everybody says, oh, it makes sense to me like that. When the Torah is our life, when the Torah gives us a life, there's a chiyut for us. When we accept the way that the Torah is life, not our life. We put it the way that we want. That's not the real life. That's the life that you made for yourself. But Etz Chaim the tree of a life, is when you accept the Torah the way that the Torah is. And who is the one to tell us what the Torah means? Our Chachamim. They tell us. A lot of times one place Torah says don't do it, and one place says do it. So this contradicting. The Chazal, they come and tell us this aseh dochel lo ta'aseh. Sometimes you have to keep this aseh. Sometimes you don't have to keep it. How do we know all this? Torah is very deep. Every person should go in the depth and learn the Torah and to see what the Torah exactly means. But our Chachamim, our Gemara, the Torah Sheba'al Peh that we have from our Gedolim, they did that and they tell us what exactly we should do in any situation. There's a message they say by Rabbi Yosef Karo, the Baal Shulchan Aruch. He lived a long life. As we know, he had a Maggid. A Maggid, that all the Mishnayot that he learned, all the Torah that he had, he created a Malach, and the Malach was coming to him every night and was learning with him Torah. Teach him the Sodot Torah. One time, Rabbi Yosef Karo, Baal Shulchan Aruch, asks the Maggid, always I was waiting to mekayem this mitzvah that we say every day in Shema Yisrael. ואהבת את השם אלוקיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך. Love Hashem with all your being. בכל נפשך. What does it mean? Gemara says, Rashi brings it, that אפילו נוטלים, even they take your life. You have to love Hashem at any expense. Like Rabbi Akiva. He lost his life because of Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. So Rabbi Yosef Karo tells Harav Michael, tells the Maggid, always in my life I was waiting, a situation comes up that I should do such a because Hashem, I'm ready to be Moser Nefesh for the Torah, for love of Hashem. So the Maggid tells him, you are making a big mistake. That's not what the Torah means. That even they take your life. You shouldn't wait for such a moment. That's wrong. Hashem doesn't want you die for Kiddush Hashem. Hashem wants you to live with the Kiddush Hashem. Chayecha is much more important. But the life that's the Kiddush Hashem, that's what Hashem wants. Hashem doesn't want that you die on Kiddush Hashem. Hashem wants you to live with the Kiddush Hashem. Every second we have a lot of challenges in our life. The challenge is that we have our life. We take the Sefer Torah, we take the Torah with us, and we overpower the challenges. That's a Bechol Nafshecha. That's a Mesurat HaNefesh. Not to just put ourselves in danger. Asur. V'chai b'hem, Torah says. V'chai b'hem means you have to take your life. Shmartem et nafshetechem. Especially in this quarantine that we are. We understand in this problem that is facing us, this gezerah, we understand more than any other time what's the chashivut of a life. How important is its life? Is it an easy thing to come, the Gedolim, our Gedolim, that they have a full understanding of the Torah and tell us, don't have a minyan? Is it something easy? All Klal Israel, how many million we have all world? For a month, more than a month. Not to say Yeh Shemei Rabbah. How such a kedusha that Yeh Shemei Gemara goes on and on to say what the great thing is to say Yeh Shemei Rabbah, a Kaddish, an Amen. A tzaddik, it says 90 Amenim. All this cancel. For what? Yes, maybe 1 in 1,000 would be a sakana for one person. Could be, yes. יפה שעה אחת בעולם הזה יותר מכל חיי העולם הבא. 1 second on this life is greater than all חיי עולם הבא. That the Gedolim are teaching us. How important is that? Now we understand that. That's what the Maggid tells Rabbi Yosef Karo, the Baal Shulchan Aruch. That Hashem wants you to live with the Kiddush Hashem. A lot of times it's very hard for us. We get used to go to shul 3 times. We are waiting. It's hard. But that hardship, we listen to our Gedolim. We are caring about the life of another person. Maybe we put somebody else in a danger. That as it's much better than 10 times saying Yeh Shemei Rabbah. This, when we listen to our Gedolim, that the Gedolim, they went through the depth of Torah, what Torah wants, how to live Torah. We have bring the Torah. Kabalat Torah means that we accept the Torah the way that it is, not because we feel that we should have a minyan. We think that it should be. Who could say that? Yes or not? A person, a gadol, that puts all the aspects of the issue together and sees everything, and then he says what the psak is, what the hanhaga is. The Parshat Bamidbar is right before Shavuot. Every year, the Gemara says a person should put himself, or Chaim HaKadosh says, Bamidbar, Torah was given in a midbar. Torah was given in a desert. That a person should put himself like a desert. What does it mean? Torah wasn't given in a city. If really doesn't make sense. Why Rosh Baruch Hu gave Torah on a desert, a place that nobody lives there, not a dwelling place? You go, you have such an important matana you want to give to a nation. You want to make a nation to a nation by giving him the Torah. Where should it be? In Metropolitan. You have to go to the capital. Take them to the best place that Eretz Israel at that time was Eretz Israel, the best city in the city, and there in front of Torah, give them the Torah. What's a midbar? Because midbar is not a place of to live. Torah, when a person wants to accept the Torah, I say, I don't have a chayim. I'm like a midbar. I accept the Torah the way that the Torah is. Not the Torah comes into my life. I put together my life into the Torah. Torah is in the midbar. You have to start from scratch. Every aspect of your Torah is like a midbar. There is no dwelling place there. And when Klal Israel were there, midbar was the best place in the world. But they are not there. They are not keeping Torah there. It's not. It's a midbar there. There's no life, nothing, because the Torah is Kiem Chayenu. That's the Kabbalat Torah means. That we accept the Torah, what Torah wants us to do, not what we want Torah to say. To obey the Data Gedolim. The Gemara says, it's a very interesting Maaseh Gemara in Yuma brings, the famous Maaseh, that the Sedukim, unfortunately in the end of the second Bet HaMikdash, unfortunately the way it was that the position of a Kohen Gadol, they would sell it. And a lot of whoever wanted is capable of being a Kohen Gadol or not, they would come and buy this Kohen Gadol because they wanted to go to Kodesh Kodashim. Even every year they died, they wouldn't care. Unfortunately, that was the situation. Chachamim couldn't say anything. The Gemara says once a Tzeduki came and bought the Kohen Gadol, the position that he wants to go in Yom Kippur to go inside the Kodesh Kodashim to do the avodah of Kohen Gadol. As we know, there was a big machloket between Tzedukim and Chachamim. Tzedukim, they say when a Kohen Gadol wants to go to inside the Kodesh Kodashim, he has to go. He has to do the ketoret before he goes in, and with the anan, with the cloud that makes the ketoret makes the smoke, through that goes to Kodesh Kodashim. But the Chachamim, we darshan from the pasuk that no, he has to go inside. Kohen Gadol goes inside the Kodesh Kodashim, and then he does the ketoret. So this, before they would make him to swear that you should do exactly the way that we want you to do it. He made a shavua that he will do exactly the way that the Chachamim wants. They want him to do. So he goes inside the Echal, and he does the way that the Tzedukim are doing. He did the Ketoret, then he goes inside. He goes inside. Motzai Kippur, he comes so happy. His father meets him. He says, "Oh, you're so happy. What happened?" He says, why? You don't know. I had the position of Kohen Gadol, and I did, Tzedukim, we dash on the pasuk. The way that we dash on the pasuk is that we do the Ketoret, then we go inside. I did. His father was surprised. Wow, what did you do? You go against the Chachamim? He says, yes. He said, his father tells him, even we are Tzedukim, we do that, but Lemaise, you did that? He was surprised. He says, yes, what do you mean? All my life I was waiting for this pasuk. How can I mekayem this pasuk? Because he thought this is the emet. That's what he thought. This is the way that it should be done. So all my life I was waiting how to be mekayem this pasuk. And now that I have a chance to mekayem that, I shouldn't do it. The Gemara says, La'yu Yamim, after a short time, he died in such a bad fashion, his body thrown into the garbage, and the tolaim, the worms, they would come up with the stomach, going to nose, and Rashi says, why the nose? Because the nose was the first ever that he went to inside the Kodesh Kodashim, and such a bad way. Rav Chaim Shlomo says, see, what do you see? This person, he was worried to mekayem the Torah. If we would say, it's a lishma. He thinks what the Torah means, and it wasn't easy for him to go and buy this position. This position, I think, with millions to buy this position. Everybody wanted. He went through such a hardship. Why? And he thought this is what the Torah means that. And he wants to do what the Torah asks him to do. With such a Misrat Nefesh, he did it. What happened? You die such a bad man. Why? He thought that's the emet. He did lishma. He thought it's a lishma. The big mistake is that you don't want to listen to the Chachamim. You think the way that you learn Torah, that's the way that it should be done? You do Misrat Nefesh. That Misrat Nefesh is nothing. That's not called a Misrat Nefesh. You go against Chachamim. What the Chachamim tell us to do. They direct us what to do. We do we want to do Ratzon Hashem, or want to our own Ratzon? It's very hard. In this situation, very hard. I had a call. Somebody tells me, Rabbi, my mother was niftar. I want to say Kaddish. I feel for him very bad. It's very hard. A mother dies. The only thing that you could do is say Kaddish. That's our minhag. That's how we grow. That's what you think. true. It's very hard to tell him, see, in this situation, we don't say Kaddish. No, what Rabbi you mean? It's different. It's different. I have to say Kaddish. I can't. He's right. He has such a feeling. But what he wants to do? It was easy for the Gedolim to tell us, stop the minyan. Don't say Kaddish. It was easy for them to say it. Wasn't easy. Now what are you doing? You want to say your saying Kaddish is more than all the psakim and everything that all the Rabbanim say. The old world didn't say for a month, no minyan. And you in your situation, you think it's you go against all this. I don't want to say it because I feel for the person, but everything was garbage. The calculation that it went to it. But we have to realize one thing. Kabalat Torah means to listen to our Gedolim the way that the Torah wants us to do. Not our personal thinking, our personal agenda, our personal feeling, to put it in the Torah. I hope that be able, that HaKadosh should open our eyes to our real Kabbalat Torah. And this Kabbalat Torah is a Etz Chaim. And if we have the right approach to Kabbalat Torah, then it's Etz Chaim for us. And the Zechut Torah, which is called Etz Chaim, V'chai B'hem, I hope that everybody, there should be a refuah shelema for the all sick people, that this gezerah should be removed from the old Klal Yisrael, from the old world, and we should be healthy, be osher, recovered, and we should be able to get together again and to be mechazek each other and to get together with the minyanim, with the learning Torah, and to go back to our life with the Mashiach. With Hashem.